Okay, here we are, and this is definitely another video. So today we talk about TERFs. Mainly because I've been billing people on their trans videos recently again. Oh my god, and you know, also they've been after Blair White and a few others. Anyway, so yeah, it's definitely been a fun week to say the least. And I've been getting slammed by one TERF in particular myself. Not really that popular, I guess. Um, Maybe when I get over 4 subscribers, I'll, whatever. Anyway, please. Um, so yeah, TERFs. I think the time has passed we start calling them out. And the reason why is they're getting extremely dangerous. They are starting to slut shame other women. Oh, yeah, that. Yeah, it's not really a good situation, and it's rather awkward. And then the way they'll put it is basically, oh, well, I'm just being honest. No, Miss Innocent Victim, you're not being honest. You're shaming someone else, particularly another woman, using sexual innuendo. That's pretty specific. In fact, they have a more particular term for it in feminism. It's called slut shaming. And it's making a woman feel like a slut to disempower her and to stop her from making her own opinion or point of view known. Wow. So, yeah, there's a lot of TERFs doing that right now. And, I'm really not digging the vibe. So,
It's your email.
we should actually get to, calling these people out.
Can I check your email?
There goes my sister. There goes my sister.
Do you want me to say the email out loud?
No.
Okay, no problem. And you're just jealous you're not getting any sluts.
Why would I even care?
Because when you're lonely, it's not easy.
Yeah, but you seek more action than I do. That's always been the case. Yeah, that has been.
Shaming.
That has been. No, that has nothing to do with it.
I'm gonna shout out your email again.
This is funny.
I'm gonna email shame you.
Oh, yep. Okay, that's it.
Now I should get double the credits, and you should be able to save $10 on your first order.
Okay. What do you mean order?
I guess if you buy anything.
Oh. Okay, I guess that sounds interesting.
And as soon as you sign up with your email or whatever, then.
Alright. So, yeah, slut shaming. Alright, yeah, it's going over real big with the TERFs that are coming into, trans videos now. And Blair White was, no different. I believe the question one woman asked was, would you suck his dick? And, that seems to be a popular thing with TERFs now. It's, sucking trans dick. Yeah, they're going there, alright. Anyhow, so it's, and they seem to be directing this anger particularly, not so much at the trans person themselves, but at the women who are friends with the cis women who are friends with the trans women. So, like, one was asking one woman, she said the makeup was pretty on one trans girl, And she said, "Would you suck? Why are you sucking his dick?" And it's like, excuse me. Wow, you're really gonna go there? You're a particularly bright one. In any case, this is where things get fun. So right, it's been sort of this thing. So it's one thing when they shame trans women, of course, that sort of like people assume and then they just let it slide, but this is cis woman. So this has an important bearing on feminism because when women start slut shaming other women, you have to ask yourself the question, what is actually up? I mean, slut shaming is a form of misogyny, not of female empowerment, at least that I've heard. And so you have to ask yourself the question, what are these TERFs thinking? And of course, what they're thinking is the lowest, most vile, most vulgar, most profane sexual innuendo and perversion possible. So, what makes them so different from men that slut shame? Well, they sort of operate under the guise of misogyny and they're oppressed. So, it's technically not exactly the same, but even though you cannot, I don't know how to put it, pursue or persecute the same way you would someone who's a man who is actively slut shaming, it needs to be called out because then safe spaces where other cis women are supposed to have the freedom to express their opinions become, well, compromised. And if that starts happening, then things start happening like when we get handmaidens, even temporary ones that go over to men's rights advocacy. And some of them can be pretty staunch in opposing views. So yeah, I'm not saying but we need to call this out. It's problematic. At the very least, it makes people feel uncomfortable, and to a certain degree, it does alienate people who are on the edge. How else would you put this? There's no other way. So it's definitely something that needs to be called out and dealt with. Especially the slut shaming part. I mean, that goes without saying. If you want to have a difference of opinion with another woman, fine. But then if your way to react to that difference of opinion is to tell her she's having sex with someone or, sucking his dick, it's sort of fucked up. Just my opinion.